Hey, and how are you doing? In this video, I'm going to take you on an exciting journey. I'm going to show you how I created a new faceless YouTube channel with AI. This channel is a new experiment of mine. I will create 30 videos and schedule them for each day. After the 30 days have passed, I will show you the analytics and how the channel performed. My goal is to have it monetized by then. I am sharing this journey so you can join and we can grow together. So are you excited? Well, let's get started. Well, what kind of channel do we want to create? All channels start with an idea. And let me tell you the story how I came up with the channel idea. It was a few weeks ago when I was chatting with ChatGPT about how to reach goals and how to actually achieve them. And that my goal is to get a Bentley Bentayga. We talked about visualization, meditation, and the subconscious mind. And well, as we kept talking, I got the perfect idea. I asked ChatGPT to write me a meditative script that focuses on entering the subconscious mind and programming it to reach my goal, the Bentley Bentayga. My next step was to go to 11 Labs, an amazing AI text-to-speech program. There I searched in the voice library for a fitting meditative voice, and voila, I found it. His name is Ronald. Well then, I copied the script from ChatGPT and put it into the text box from 11 Labs. And then it generated the voice-over speech with Ronald's voice. Then all I needed was some meditative background music. I took it from a YouTube video. Then I put both files, the music and the voiceover MP3, into an editing program. I cut the voiceover into pieces and spreaded it a bit out. Then I adjusted the volume and then I was done. I exported it as an audio file and put it on my phone. And from then on, I listened to it every night before going to sleep. And it has really changed my life and it has had an impressive positive impact on me. So yeah, then the idea of sharing this to the world came into my mind, like, how would it be if I made a YouTube channel where I upload these kind of meditative videos and every video has a different goal? And that was the story about how I came up with the channel idea. Let's now get actually to work. I will show you exactly what happened next and how I created the channel and the videos. Let's get started. So the first step is to create a YouTube channel, and you may be familiar with this channel. I made this channel just to showcase how to make certain type of channels, so I will sacrifice this channel. Okay, next let's go to ChatGPT and ask it for some great channel name suggestions. Here, this is what I asked. I chose the first suggestion, Mind Hack Meditations. Now go to your YouTube channel settings and go to Customization, and then go to Basic Info and change the name and handle. And now ask ChatGPT for a suitable channel description, like this. And as you will see later in the video, I completely changed the channel description. But okay, after you have saved everything, it is time to create the channel logo and banner. Because as I've told you before, branding is very important. I used Midjourney to create the channel logo. To use Midjourney, you need a subscription. If you do not have Midjourney, you could use Leonardo AI or Canva, like I showed multiple times in my other videos. But okay, just go to Midjourney and type something like this. I literally typed Mind Hack Logo. And the result was amazing. I upscaled the second image. I really love the logo. So let's download it. Okay, now go back to YouTube and go to Branding, and now change the channel logo and watermark. Now it is time for the banner. We are going to use Canva. You can use it for free, and there is also a 30-day free pro trial available. When you are on Canva, just search for YouTube banner in the search bar and now create a blank page. Now drop the channel logo in there. Make it a bit smaller and make the background color like the background of the logo. Now go to the left and click on Text and add a heading. Now type your channel name. Resize it and change the font. I also changed the color and added this little shape under the text. When you are done, click on Share and on Download twice. Now go back to YouTube and upload the channel banner. And when the channel banner doesn't look good the first time, just go back to Canva and change some things, like I did. Much better. Oh yes, now I will delete my previous content real quick. Okay, that looks real good already. Now comes the tricky part. It is time to create the content, and therefore we first need to create a script. We are going to use ChatGPT again for this. I had a really long talk with ChatGPT about this, and while doing that I came to a great discovery. For every video I will need an intro and outro. That text will be the same in every video. The only difference is the different goals. So I first asked it to create me an intro script, which should put people in a trance-like state so that their subconscious will be accessible. And then I pasted that in my notes. And then I asked for an outro. And voila, there it is. I also saved it in my notes. Now next I need 30 script texts for 30 different goals. Since I already had the Bentley Bentayga text, I asked it to make that text even better. And then ChatGPT could use that text as a template to create the same kind of script, but for another goal. And instead of letting ChatGPT come up with goals, I thought about them myself. Yeah, also because the goal suggestions from ChatGPT were quite boring. So I first asked it if it understood me. And then I asked it to write me scripts like that for other goals that I would give him. Here is a speed-up version. Some of the goals were to make $100,000 a month, becoming famous, to quit smoking, starting a new business and more. Now go ahead and save these scripts by copy and pasting it into your notes. Now it is time to turn the text into speech. And like I told you in the beginning, we are going to use 11 Labs. 11 Labs is free to use for up to 10,000 characters per month. The starter plan is the first month only $1 and you get 30,000 characters. But okay, you can use a pre-made voice or create a voice, but I really like to use the voice library. So go to the left and to Voices, and then select Voice Library. Here you can find lots of amazing voices. Just click on Use for the voice you like, and you will be redirected to the speech synthesis section. Now it is really straightforward. Simply generate each script text into speech by pasting the script text into the text box and press Generate. After it has been fully generated, you will be able to click the download button. I first generated the intro and the outro, and then I generated all the 30 scripts for the 30 goals. And remember to download all the files and put them ordered in folders to keep things organized. Okay, now we also need some visuals. I thought of using a copyright-free loop, so just search for Free VJ Loop 4K on YouTube, and there are plenty to choose from. I simply copied the link and downloaded the video with a YouTube video downloader. A little side note, I also had to convert the WebM file to an MP4 file format. If you also need to do that, you can simply use this website. It's free and online. Okay, now it is time we gather the music for our video. There are several ways of doing this. You can make the music yourself with FL Studio. Simply take any plugin and choose an ambient sound and then add long notes to it. Or you could pick a meditative song from the YouTube library. But the coolest way of doing it is by letting AI generate the music. So I will show you how you can use the AI music generator called Mubert. So go to Mubert and simply log in or sign up. I am going to connect my Google account. Now here we can write a prompt or upload an image to generate the music. So I will type ambient meditative music. And then we will set the type to loop. And for the duration, let's set it at 10 minutes and 45 seconds. And then click on Generate Track. While it is generating, let's take a look at their subscription plans. They have 4 plans. The free plan, the creator plan, which costs $14 a month, the pro plan, which costs $39 a month, and the business plan, which costs $199 a month. The creator plan doesn't look bad, because you can generate up to 500 tracks a month and you don't need to add any attribution. But let's say you really do not want to pay, then you could start for free and then make money from affiliate links. And while your channel is growing and you're making money, you can then start thinking of purchasing a plan. That's enough money talk. Let's check out if our loop is ready. There it is. Let's listen to it. Okay, that is just perfect. Let's click on the download button. Now it will be processed, so we can download it. When we click on this, it will download this license certificate. Now let's click the download button. Here, this is important. Make sure you put in your YouTube channel link here so they can clear the copyright claims for our content. Now we almost got all of the ingredients to start cooking it up. But we need one more. For every video, I want to generate 4 AI images that align with the goal we are trying to visualize and manifest. So yeah, I'm going to use Midjourney again. If you are looking for alternatives, just watch this video. Here in my Midjourney Discord server, I will write really simple prompts that are very short. Here is a speed run. Now simply upscale all the images and then download them all together. So that means 120 images. I also created separate folders. Now that we've finally got all the content we need, we can start creating the videos. We're going to use CapCut. It is free to use and really straightforward. Okay, first we will drag and drop the music onto the timeline. On top of that, we are going to put the 4K VJ loop. To make it longer, simply copy and paste the clip. To make it look smoother, simply go to Transitions and search for Mix. Drag and drop that effect between 2 connecting clips. The next steps are quite optional, but I really wanted to do this for the branding. I did put the channel logo in the right corner. Next to that, I wanted to make a really short intro with the channel logo and name. Just push the VJ loop a bit to the back to make some space. Remember when we made the channel banner in Canva? Well, just delete the logo and text, and now save the background. Now put that blank background in the CapCut timeline. On top of that, add the channel logo. Now go to animation and choose a nice combo animation. This one looks great. I also added a short part of the YouTube TV startup sound effect. And I also added the channel name in the intro and added a combo animation. Okay, now we can add the intro of text-to-speech in the timeline. Now you need to use your cut tool. You can access it by pressing B on your keyboard. When you want to go back to the normal mouse, simply press A. Okay, now you need to cut the voiceover into parts, because we want to make the pauses longer. It should be meditative, and he shouldn't read the script all at once, so cut the audio where you really feel it could use a pause. After that is done, you need to drag the parts from each other. Do it in such a way that there are pauses. Just look at what I do. We're going to do the same thing for the outro. Since the outro will be the last part, just place it in the back. And now cut it again and make the pauses longer. And remember, once you've done all this, you do not need to do this same process for every video. You can just use this project as a template. Now it is time to make the video for the first goal. Add the first script in the middle, between the intro and outro. And now you need to do the same cutting process again. Really simple. As a cherry on top of the cake, we are going to add the AI images. Just place them on top of the VJ loop. Now make them like 2 minutes long each and make them bigger. And I also added a nice mix transition to make it look smoother. And also I turned the opacity down to 20%. When you are done, click on File, Export, and then export your video. Now we can upload the video. But now I will show you a trick. Go to your channel and go to Settings. Now you need to add keyword to describe your channel. I used ChatGPT. This is important to do so your videos get a wider reach. Also, it is advisable to go to the advanced settings and set it to "No, this is not made for kids." Now got to upload defaults and add the same tags as the keywords that describe your channel. Okay, now let's upload our video. I asked ChatGPT for the description and title, but I always like to use it as a guide to change it myself afterward. And guys, don't be afraid to experiment with everything, like the title, thumbnail, etc. Talking about thumbnails, let's create a thumbnail. Just go to Canva again and pick the YouTube thumbnail canvas. Now simply add one of the AI images and make it bigger. I added the channel logo. And I also added text in the style of the channel banner. Now go to Share and click on Download twice to save. Okay, now upload it. That's it, our first video is done. I suddenly got an idea to change the entire channel description. I also added that to the video description. Now I will show you how you can quickly make all the other videos. Just go back to CapCut. Now, you need to delete the audio from the first script. And also delete the AI images. Next up, simply add the second script. Cut it into pieces and make the pauses longer, just like we did before. And then we simply add the 4 AI images for the second goal like this. And then export the video, and that's it. Super simple. Now upload it to YouTube, and now you only need to change minor things. And for the thumbnail, we simply go to Home. Now duplicate the project file from the first thumbnail. And now open the project. All you need to do is change the background image and save the image. It gets progressively easier because you can reuse a lot of parts. Here is a speed run of the other videos. Okay, nice. Now I've got 5 videos ready. Let's schedule them. From now on, each day, 9 PM, there will be a new MindHack video. And yes, guys, I will also make the other 25 videos. If you have scheduled them all, you can literally sit back and relax for a month and watch how your channel grows. This is how our channel analytics look right now. Way to go. We need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. Since people will watch our videos every night before going to sleep, the watch time shouldn't be a problem. And now it's up to you. What are you going to do? Are you going to join me to reach the monetization status within 30 days? Are you going to make a similar channel? Or are you going to make a different channel that uses the same kind of techniques shown in this video? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.